everybody. So today's Monday. That means it's time for family movie night. And this week we're continuing on our holiday series that we do every December. And we're talking about a new film that just came out in 2022, talking about Spirited. And this is a really fun, energetic take on the Christmas Carol story. And it's really hard, I think, in a story like Christmas Carol to make something fresh and unique. And it's interesting because we had this about the behind the scenes of the Christmas Carol world of the ghosts. We had this on Apple Plus, but we also had on Hallmark Channel a movie called Ghosts of Christmas Always, which is also about the Christmas Carol ghost. The lead character is Ghost of Christmas Past, and both were really clever and fun. And if anything, I actually think I maybe like the Hallmark version a little bit better, but they're still both very creative, and I recommend watching both of them. Your enjoyment of this movie will depend a lot on how much you like musicals and how much you like particularly Pasek and Paul musicals.
This is where real change begins.
If you hated The Greatest Showman, if you hated La La Land, if you hated Dear Evan Hansen, you probably won't like this. I don't think this is going to like win you over. Their style of really kind of big and playful musical numbers, it's not going to win you over with this one, but it certainly won me over, and I enjoy all of those things, and I enjoyed this very much. The highlight is, well, the chemistry between Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds is really good. It definitely feels, you can feel their friendship through, and then all of the singing and dancing, the choreography is so much fun. Energetic, so well done. It really feels like a old school Hollywood musical in the sense of the choreography and the numbers. And there's so many songs, a lot of songs. Some that there's so much that if you don't like musicals, it might turn you off a little bit. But I love musicals, as we all know. And basically, this story is, you have Ryan Reynolds, who is considered an unredeemable, that he cannot change through the Scrooging process.
Give me some peace on earth, a virgin birth, and grandpa getting sauced.
Feels this connection to him and feels like if they can change him, they'll make all this big difference. There's be all these ripple effects in the world. And so he decides to try anyway, and he's Ghost of Christmas Present. And they spend like all year trying to get ready for the person that they are going to Scrooge. And it turns out there's a backstory to Will Ferrell's character that's very interesting and starts to get explored. And I really loved Octavia Spencer in this. She's probably the best singer out of the leads. Of course, you have Patrick Page and other Broadway singers in here, but they're pretty small parts. But I think that Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell do the best that they can, and they're up for the choreography and for the singing. It's certainly good enough, in my opinion. And the numbers are just so infectious, so fun. It only takes a little good, and so doing what you can, taking every chance to make the choice to help your fellow man. It does get a little too convoluted because you've got this timeline for Ryan Reynolds' character and you've got the timeline for Will Ferrell's character, and they all get kind of messy and combined, and it's more convoluted than I think it needs to be. It could probably just done like a simple, normal Christmas Carol story, but from the perspective of the ghosts, and didn't need to get quite as convoluted as they got. Also, it is definitely too long. It does not need to be 2 hours and 10 minutes. They probably could have cut maybe one or two of the numbers, or just some of this layering of the different worlds could have probably been cut down. But I still just overall really enjoyed it. It does have a fair amount of profanity. I would say that this is a strong PG-13, so it wouldn't be right for all families, that's for sure. And I have a friend who was kind of offended by it because of the language, and there's some other adult themes. So yeah, just maybe look on IMDb parental guidance before you watch it with your family. because everybody's different about that. But yeah, let me know what you think. Did you get to see Spirited? Did you enjoy it over on Apple TV or even in the theaters? It was there for a while. Let me know in the comment section or on Twitter. I would love to hear your thoughts, and make sure you're following Hallmarkies podcast. I have tons of interviews and content and reviews and recaps over there for this holiday season. So please check that out. I would really appreciate it. If you could like this video, subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate that so much. Also have the patron group, which is really fun, and the merch store where you can get tons of festive designs. And there's still time to order in time to get product for Christmas. So definitely take a look at that. And thanks so much, everybody. I wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. Bye.